In this episode of Growing Your Sense of Self through Self-Defense, we're going to look at Plan B off the universal technique. If a person does some things that makes it a little bit difficult to apply that, there's an alternative you can use. And that's what we're going to look at. It's called the chicken wing. And we've seen it in an earlier episode. And my partner today is going to be a person we saw that with in an earlier episode, my son, Master Eric Frantz. Sir. Ready? So we're going to start the universal on the same side grab. So remember, live hand, I'm going to peel him off. I'm bringing him in. Now, my goal is to stretch by reaching across, is to stretch his arm out. But if he slides in and bends that arm, then it's hard for me to straighten this anymore. So what the technique is, well, I'm not going to be able to get this. This guy's kind of strong. I can't bend that up. So I'm going to go to what we call a chicken wing. Now, given how his wrist is bent, and you can do this to yourself. You can hold that there for a second. If your wrist is bent like this here, your arm's bent like this here, it doesn't want to go this way. If you start to go beyond, it's locked it here. If you go beyond what it can do, the next joint in line, the elbow, starts to go up when you do this. So if, as I'm doing this, his elbows want to go up, I also pull his elbow down. Now he got locks in both places. So when I have him, I peel him off. I have him this away. He's coming close. I can't get in here to pull this. So I'm going to do that 2 fingers. It's just with 2 fingers. I'm going to roll this out. And that now there's a double joint lock in here. And he comes down, he can meet my knee. Now what I can do beyond this, if I want to have control and tap him on the ground, instead of rolling his elbow because it's still bent, I'm just going to go ahead and push it over to take him down. I'm not going to do that with him right now. But he's going to do it with me in sort of regular speed. So again, one more time through. I'm going to start to say, hey, universal, I can get that in here. I pull him off and then, oh, now I can't work it. But I can do this plan, and knee up if I want, roll this over to take him down. So Master Eric's going to go ahead and do it to me. Hit! Hit! Ah, shot! Ah! Boom! All right. So that's one of those cases where you have to be careful when you have that finishing move on. When he has my arm extended like this here, it's real potent. Like he can really easily, it's like do a forward roll over me, and out pops the shoulder. So you want to be careful with your partner. Move into that very slowly. We did it kind of fast because we've trained a lot. But when you're doing it, have something soft to fall on. A mat would be better. And just carefully. We're going to talk about finishing moves in other videos. That was just a taste of it. So you see the chicken wing. Kind of looks like a chicken wing when it's bent like this here. That's the chicken wing technique. Plan B off a universal if the universal doesn't seem to be working. Thanks, sir. Yep. All right, till next time. Kamsahamnida. Toodles.